Welcome back, gun enthusiasts, to Ford Joe's Buy It Joe. This is your regular Joe Justin here. Today I've got a gun review for you. I don't have very many rounds to do this. What I've kind of been starting to do with my reviews is I'll give you kind of an initial impression before I've gotten a chance to use it a lot. And then 6 months from that initial impression, I'll get another video out to you. And I've started this with a lot of the stuff that I've been reviewing, so that you get two sides of it. You get my initial thoughts on it, and then what I think later on. So today this is a review on, it's kind of like a triple review. You're gonna laugh if you've been watching my videos for a while. I used to have a Glock 27, which I actually sold in order to buy this particular pistol. My gripes with the Glock 27: great pistol, reliable, everything's easy to find, parts are easy to find. I traded a lot of the easy, accessible, findable parts for a weapon that fits my hands better. That's essentially what it came down to. The pistol was just too small for my hands. I couldn't get it to work as well as I would like. Mainly in the accuracy department. It wasn't nearly as accurate as I felt I should be able. I'm sure the pistol is 100% fine. It was accurate enough, but my point is I wasn't as accurate with it as I felt I should have been. So anyways, what I decided to go with is an H&K P30. This one's in 40 Smith & Wesson. I believe there's a couple different models of this. The actual P30 itself, they call it the P series, the P30 series, I believe. I believe there's a P30L, which stands for long slide. There's a P30S, which is this one, that has the manual safety selector, which is this. Couple different neat features about this pistol in particular. Has several different size back straps. Excuse me for a second, I gotta grab that box so I can actually show it to you. And as you guys know, I don't script my videos. I don't plan them out, purely because I want them to be as raw and unscripted and whatnot as possible. I feel like a lot of videos these days on YouTube on reviews and whatnot are basically commercialized, and makes you wonder whether or not the manufacturer is paying them to talk about their firearm. So comes with several back straps. Replaceable back straps, and even on the side also, different sizes, so that you can make sure that you get the right fit. I'm surprised more manufacturers haven't done this. I know it's starting to become a more prevalent thing, but this particular pistol fits my hand like a glove, a well-made glove. Yes, it is probably twice the cost of most Glocks, sitting around the $800 to $1,000 mark, depending on where you get them. I will give you my resource of where I got this pistol once I can actually confirm with them that they are okay with me using, telling you guys, the viewers, about them. I don't want to, prematurely jump the gate. I'd kind of like to keep my relationship with them good. Just be pure fact, I don't want to publicize something they don't want me to actually publicize. So, but neat, like I said, neat features. The knurling on these, great. Yeah, I don't feel any need to find a way to make the grips more grippy, for a lack of better terms. Great hand indents here, or finger indents. Like I said, just fits well. The Mepro, I believe these are Mepro lights. Well, anyways, the stock sights that come with it are glow in the dark. Let's see if I can actually get them to glow a little bit. They're kind of glowing a little bit there. but very clear, well made. I like them a lot better than the standard Glock sights. Couple nice features about the slide. It has nice knurling here. Well, not really knurling, but serrations on the slide here on either side for actually actuating the slide. I like it. Not many pistols do this where they put this on the front of the slide, which is nice for press checking. Which is just press checking is just sliding the slide just enough so you can see. It's hard to do this around the camera, so that you can see that you still have a round in the chamber or whatnot. So another nice, that, like I said, that's I really like that about the pistol. I really like this manual safety, real easy to actuate with the thumb. Great for concealed carry. It is a full-size pistol, so I'm a bigger guy. It's easier for me to conceal something like this. Good weight. I don't have all the specifics in front of me. I'll go through that here in a little bit, and I'll find that for you. Neat function about this. 13. Excuse me. I'm getting off track here. 13 round magazine. 14 rounds. It's good amount for a pistol. So double stack magazines. Like I said, this is a 40 Smith & Wesson caliber. Comes with mounts, as you can see, rail mounts, which I have a TLR3 Streamlight on here. Nice and bright. Has two different ways to turn it on. You can it just has a pressure there, or you can actually flip it all the way on, and it stays on decently bright. I like it, especially I believe that you can get these for about $70 or so. It's light and it works, so that's about all that matters to me. So very positive slide locking mechanism here. Very easy to actuate. I don't like to let my gun slam forward, but and it's ambidextrous. I like to shoot out of both my hands, so that if for whatever reason I wasn't able to use one, both the safety selector and the slide release and the mag release down here is ambidextrous. So that's really nice. Now, to that neat function I was talking about, you have a double action and single action trigger. So what do I mean by that? This isn't a striker fire pistol. It does have a hammer on the back. As you can see, you can cock it, decock it, which it also has a decocker button here, which means that you decock the hammer safely because what a lot of people will do is they'll pull the trigger and they'll decock it like this, but the problem is they accidentally, thumbs sweaty or whatnot, or just slip, and they let it go forward and end up firing off a round. So anyways, the decocker will safely decock it for you. So that's kind of nice. But what I'm talking about with the single action and double action trigger is that single action is with the hammer back, and all you have to do is pull the trigger at that point. So that would be the single action function. The double action function is that as you pull the trigger, it pulls the hammer back and then resets. Now, my only gripe with this trigger happens to be that the trigger in the double action, the trigger pull is, I believe it was around 11.5 pounds, which is okay for the pure fact that this is a carry gun, and I definitely want to make sure that I'm applying the pressure needed. If I've got somebody on the other end of this pistol, you want to be sure that that's what you want to shoot. So the 11.5 pounds is fine for me. It might not be good for somebody that doesn't have very strong hands necessarily, but 11.5 pounds really isn't that much when you think about it. I don't know the exact pressure when it's in single action, but it does take up a lot of the trigger pull distance. Instead of double action, you start pulling from here and there's quite a lot of travel before it actually fires. And there's quite a bit of travel before you actually feel the reset. So I mean, and also in single action, there's still a decent amount of travel here, but the reset is still way up here. I would imagine though, if you did some trigger work to this, you could probably potentially make that a little bit better. I have no need to do the trigger work. It works fine for me. That's my only gripe with this pistol, is the trigger. Other than that, fantastic. The trigger's still not even that big of a downside. It's just something it takes a little bit of getting used to. Another thing that's taking a little getting used to for me, since I'm used to the Glock so much, is taking it down. The way you take it down is on this other side. When you push the slide back, you line this up with this groove here, this square groove. I'm going to try to do this around the camera here. As you can see, it's kind of a there. So more or less you push this piece all the way out here until you get to that point, and then at which point you can slide the slide off. And then after that, it pretty much takes down like a Glock. Not a huge difference there. And then at which point, when you want to reinstall the slide, you just line it back up with that portion and re-push it through, and you're ready to go. So those are my only two gripes with that. So other than that, fit and finish, outstanding. And this is essentially my Glock replacement is the Heckler & Koch P30. Hands down, probably my last carry pistol. If I ever buy another one, it'll be another one of these. I found to be a lot more accurate with it, and I will get out there and do some shooting with you. Obviously, I'm still working on it, but talk about the last thing. I can't actually give you the manufacturer of this yet because, like I said, I still haven't talked to the people that I bought the firearm from, which they also have a in-house manufacturer of holsters. But like I said, once I find out about it, I will definitely update you on it, whether or not I can talk about it. They make these custom made. I do not know if you can order them. You can get them damn near any color you want. It is the Kydex with leather, and you can get just damn near about anything you want, in any fashion, however you want it. They'll custom make anything, and very well priced. This was only $60. I actually got it for $50 because I was buying a pistol. All of it is adjustable, different heights for how you want to carry the pistol. You can switch it around however you want to do it. It's the way to go. They custom made this one so that I can get it in there with my light. Fits perfectly. As you can see, no wear on it on the firearm itself, and it's seen about a month of carrying. So very well made holster, very good leather. It's just, like I said, I can't say who it's made by yet until I can actually confirm that they're okay with me talking about them on the internet here. So but back to the original review. H&K P30 is my Glock replacement. Thanks again, guys, for watching 4 Joes by a Joe, and have a good rest of your day. If you do have questions about the screw it, I'm gonna go through the specifics quick for those of you that are specific junkies. Let me see if I can find them here quick. Alright, P30 specifications comes in 2 different calibers, the 9mm and 40 Smith & Wesson, short recoil modified, action type, Browning type, linkless, sights, open reticle notched rear sight with contrast points, no radioactive material. Total length is 6.99 inches. Barrel length is 3.86 inches. Barrel profile is a 6-sided polygonal barrel. Sight radius is 5.85 inches. Twist length 9.84 inches. Overall height with magazine inserted is 5.43 inches. Overall width 1.37 inches. Height with empty magazine, or excuse me, weight with empty magazine is 26.8 ounces, and weight with empty magazine 3.28 ounces. Holy cow, that's a light gun. Magazine capacity, 9mm is 15 rounds, and 40 Smith & Wesson is 13. This is, like I said, obviously double action and with a single action. Has a decocker, drop safety, and a lockout device that comes with everything here. There's 3 different types of triggers you can get. Variant 1, which is a light trigger pull, which is specifically made for law enforcement. Variant 2 is a standard trigger pull, also can be used for law enforcement. Variant 3 is a double action and single action with the decockers, which what I have. So those are the specifications for the specification junkies out there. For the second time, thanks again guys for watching 4 Joes by a Joe. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I will try to answer them for you. Thank you for watching my videos and have a good rest of your weekend.